All right, the feast is full. Second break is full. I posted another one. So let me randomize. We got the feast laid out. Good job filling it, everybody. I have the clip of the Black Zekrom ready to be edited and posted probably like tomorrow. Which congrats Tetsnick on that on the last break. Showing everyone why you shouldn't ever not be in a break. Give me music that's not going to make me fall asleep. Jeez. A lot. How are you? I'm good. Can't complain. We helped move boxes yesterday. Everyone was slacking, dude. I was a box moving machine, and everyone's just standing around. I was like, what are we doing? We come here to hang out or move stuff? My dad was trying to go the efficiency route. He got like the dolly out. I looked at him dead in the eyes. I said, we don't need that. Put it away. I'm here. These boxes aren't that heavy. We don't need a dolly. He still proceeded to try to use it, but I was grabbing the boxes off of him as he was putting it on, and he was getting aggravated. Probably dropped about like 5 pounds and just sweating from water. It was hot. But it was a good time. So it was a successful assisting of moving boxes. I think we did like 3 trips. Also, just a brief little gripe that I've had recently, because I was driving in Illinois and they don't know how to drive there. Believe me, I lived there for most of my life. Vehicles are equipped with turn signals for a reason. It's to use them when you're going to randomly merge into my lane and cut me off, or decide to turn out of nowhere. You can definitely use them. So shout out to the turn signal. Where would we be without you? Catch the Torkoal. Hell yeah. Stupid people don't use them? Well, they need to learn then. Make make the turn signal like a big bright button that they can't miss. Make it make a funny sound when they use it. All right, we need numbers. What numbers am I thinking of between 1 and 34? I almost forgot. I don't know what is inside these envelopes. Someone could end up getting multiple graded cards. 21, there you go. We need 2 more. 5. All right, someone that isn't Tetsnick, because if he gets more than 1 graded card, people are going to be like, he knows what's in it, even though I don't. Somebody out there, give me a number. 1 to 34, please. 5, Patootie. Let's see if you got 5 in here. Did you choose? You chose a number that is no longer available. All right. 18. 18 is not here. 8. 8 is here. Boom. Patootie got it. Let's go. When you have to slam on your brakes? Yeah. Or when a person is literally riding my bumper, but it's not me going slow, it's the person in front of me that's going slow, so I'm just adjusting, but they're mad at me. All right, so we have 8, 5, and 21. Chris says 11. 11 for the next break. Did 11 already get chosen? No, it didn't. 11 is for the next break. Boom. All right, good luck, everybody. You know that I know? I wish I knew, dude. That's why I get so excited when I open these, because I don't know what's in them. Nick just gives me envelopes. If one of these has a glitter bomb one time, you can literally bet that I will live stream driving to his house and just start shoving potatoes in his tailpipe until they won't fit anymore. I would go to the store, buy a bag of like russet golds or whatever they are. I would just start filling his tailpipe of this vehicle with potatoes until the bag was empty. Team Rockets, petrol. What kind of name is petrol? It's not worth it, John, because then you get in trouble for it. Many things can be solved without the need for violence. Why bother? Instead of flipping the bird or whatever, I give a little applause. Visibly though. The thumbs up is also very good. Can be misconstrued as flipping the bird, but also very funny. hit him with one of these. The pinky. Not going to elaborate on it, but it sends a multi-level message. Also in grade school, I think the pinky is the middle finger in Chinese. I don't know. That's what I remember people saying. But I don't think anyone actually knew. The things that, like, I gotta re-remember those from when I was a kid. Just random kids coming up with stuff, and everyone believes them. More often than not, I just start laughing. One that Haley hears me say is, I was like, oh boy, someone just learned how to drive today and we're all experiencing it together. It's their first time behind the wheel and we all get to drive on the road with this person. Also, if you're trying to cut into my lane because you weren't smart enough to have foresight to know that you had to like change lanes like 3 miles earlier, it is not my obligation to let you in then. You can wait. I'm going to keep going because I was smart enough to stay in this lane. Give the idiot a cookie? I should. Should keep just like a roll of Chips Ahoy on me. In our younger years and when we had crappier cars, whenever I was behind Nick or next to Nick in traffic, I would immediately pelt his car with change. So I kept change handy in the car, usually like pennies or whatever. And I try to make it into his sunroof. Got him a couple times. Even just hanging out with you in here, I'm laughing, John. Also, I'm getting vibes that we're going to see another full art Red Victini tonight. Just letting that be known right now. I think it's still 1, maybe 2. But I think it's still 1. And Destined Rivals has been in every break since release. It's not the easiest to pull. You would definitely like to see the Red Victini? With the fire spot? I mean, why not? You already got the Black Zecharon, which is apparently better than the Red Victini you were telling me? Or more valuable? More rare? I don't know. I pulled them both, so who cares? For those curious too, I am never envious of the people I pull the cards for. I consider it just another thing under my belt that I pulled for somebody. It makes me happy. You're a sealed collector, but I did open a lot of the packs for the Mewtwo. Did you get an all? I'm trying to remember. Maybe it's 2, but it might be 1 that I've only pulled. Ooh, this song's a little jam. You did get full art? We pulled the golds Wednesday, I think. Also, Rocket League is literally rigging the game so I don't get into Diamond. Every time I get within 1 win, they pair me with the most incompetent people, and it's every time. Because then the next game I'll need 2 wins to like rank up. The next game I have good teammates. Then the game after that, where it's 1 win away again, horrible teammates. They never, I don't know how like they do it, but they do. It's kind of driving me nuts. Speaking of Mewtwo. So these last 2 stacks are all Black Bolt, White Flare, and Prismatic. These last 2. I put them all on the side. Pretty juicy stacks right there. Ooh, hello, Full Art Electric. You missed? I'm opening it right now. We just started. We got some Alt Miriam right off the bat. Okay. You're not in it? I posted another smaller one. I'm sorry, my guy. I posted the feast Wednesday night. Usually that's when I post too. But I'll tell you what, from how fast this one filled, that's a disgusting hit for fire. From how fast this one filled, I would be compelled to post another one next Friday, like do double. Oh yes, John. Believe you me, I've noticed. I did post another smaller one, like right when I started the stream. I wasn't really paying attention to the website, otherwise I would have posted another one sooner. They don't reprint anything. They've actually never reprinted anything. PSA, right, in these breaks, for the big break, it's whatever type the PSA card is for the big break, whoever is that type, they get the card. And then for the smaller breaks, the last hit of the break, whoever the last hit is, gets the graded card. The Shaman. Not a card you see a lot of. Alright, after this stack, it's all Black Bolt, White Flare, and Prismatic. Brace yourselves, I feel another Red Victini. It has to, because there's one in each set. I think even if you see one, it doesn't really affect seeing or not seeing the other one, which it doesn't. You love how the Black Zekrom came on the first pack of the set. This one? Or in your break on Wednesday, you're saying? Gotcha. I love that you filled that break and were instantly rewarded. And then everything else that was in the break, let's not even mention everything else. Huge alt. I think golds, full arts. What's up, Clyde? I got the... Dude, to even pull one is insane. This is what I've learned based on the reactions from people. We saw it after 144 packs because it was break 12 of release. And doing the math, well, technically it would be half of that because we saw it Black Bolt and White Flare. So the hell is half of that? 72? So in 72 packs? Fighting. Maybe we see a God pack too. Prismatic pack in the mix too. a mongoose. Full art Zoroark. Chase, very good. You're in smaller break? Beautiful. Hope I pull you some heat, my friend, which, honestly, all you gotta do is just believe in your boy. A winner, winner. Dark once more. I'm not in the mood for this song. I'm gonna be honest. Did I leave Balatro on? Yep. Balatro was on my phone, but like the screen was just locked, so the music was playing in the background. Took me a second to figure out if I was like imagining it. Nice, nice. Car shows are a fun experience, but like after going to them a bunch of times, I just know I don't go there to buy stuff, to be honest. Even though that's like, it should be a place where you get deals, especially if you pay cash in person. But like, what seems to be the meta for shows is people overprice everything. So I'm just like, no thanks. All right, give us the red Victini. And or Godpack. Or, honestly, anything. That's how it is everywhere, Hooked. Because of last year's performance, they projected to manufacture sets less. We're not going to see that correct itself probably until next year. If they do. Ooh, okay, Genesect. Hooked, I'm going to be honest, dude. If I were to pull the red Victini, I don't think that would leave my collection. I don't care how much it's worth. But I'm sick in the head like that. Gotcha. But here's the thing, Hooked. I'm not a person who ever, like, sells stuff from their collection or even trades if I have double. I keep everything because it's just the way I am. No, I hear you. I mean, you got to do what makes you happy. If I have 10 of a card, I'm keeping all 10. Maybe give one as a gift or something. Is that both alts? Or no, this is... Alright, Tetsnick. Rigged. The dude is hacking. He just got the full art black one on Wednesday. This is the first break. This is back-to-back breaks for you. Back-to-back breaks for you. You got the full art black last break on Wednesday, and then first break today. You got that. So you're done with Zekrom. Yep. And he got the full art black one on Wednesday. Did I pull you the alt Reshiram too? I think I did. Well, Black Bolt's definitely your set. And White Flare. Okay, we got Colorless. It's going to be a very spicy box. Not to mention, if you do get a slab, there's some spicy slabs too. Pokeball, not a Master Ball, but a Pokeball for sure. It could be hard to tell though. Okay, the turtle, the tortoise, colorless popping off. Tetsnick, you probably would have got the red Victini if you were buying in that day too. Were you in that break? I don't remember. It was on release. You were not? Okay. You would have been more than halfway done. So I still need to pull... What color is the Reshiram? Is it white? The full art? Or is it like silverish? That's a Master Ball though, Bronzor. It's white? Okay. I'm excited to pull that now too. Nice little God Pack would be very good as well. I wouldn't turn it down. Okay, another Lopunny. Oh, that's right. And Jamerson, honestly, dude, I felt absolute pain for you, but you know that I love you. And I know that you weren't going to get knocked out for too long because... You already know I'm going to make up for it and just pull you heat. Believe it or not, Jamerson, that one might have felt bad. I've definitely have seen one spot snipe like a shiny Zard before versus 9. Believe it or not, there has been worse. This is why I'm a firm believer. Just buy every spot. But I think you filled the rest of it. But regardless, I mean, you get what you get. But if if like an ancestor came back to you and said, this brake will have the red Victini, definitely just buy it out for sure. Right. And you still got good hits. Hell, just to be in the same brake as it, you are the only other person that was in a red Victini brake. That entire release. And now. Only you two have been in a brake that had that card. As of now. Which honestly is pretty interesting to think about. The black and white, like the Japanese ones? Yeah, but nobody likes Japanese cards. I established that last time when I put them into breaks. Literally nobody wanted that. Probably the most painful week of my life. I gave them back to Nick and I said, don't you ever give me Japanese packs ever again. Did you see what I pulled last stream? I have to post the clip. Black Zekrom. Literally last break. So the last break on Wednesday. No, I hear you. I just didn't know if I was repeating myself. I'll post the clip probably like tomorrow. Tetsnick just got that, and he got the alt Zekrom just now. So he's got all the Zekroms. I think Prismatic is going to give us a little heat here on the way out. Electric. And we'll see who gets the graded cards after this pile is done, but I think there's something here. I can kind of feel it. Execute. Very good. He filled the last break, Jamerson, of Wednesday. It was break number 3. Took every spot. Boom. It hit. Oh, what do we got here? Vaporeon. Very good. I saw the Eevee in the corner. I was like, oh. Still good, though. Aaron? All right, let's see who gets the graded cards. Nice stack of hits, though. I know one of the big cards that Nick told me as a spoiler was an Alt Clefairy PSA 9 or better from Journey Together. And we haven't seen that yet. But there's also vintage and all the other goodies. Damn, dude. Why'd you have to pack them like this, Nick? Alright, I'm going to open them and put them all face down. We're going to go through them one by one. Tomo, thank you for the follow. All right, so for the big break, whatever the type, Do I know the trick? What do you mean? Like the card trick? For White Flare? I think it's just one card to the front, is it not? I do it subconsciously now, so I'm. Give me a minute and I'll be opening again. All right, first one. Enzarua. The Pokemon Center ETB promo. PSA 9, Dark. Chase, that is yours. Yeah, one card to the front, I think it is. Yo, Gemmin 10, Gold Zard. That is 2 graded cards for Chase. And the PSA 10, Rillaboom from Darkness Ablaze. That's hard to get a 10 in. Chase with the grass spot. Chase got all 3 slabs with multiple spots. And Tetsnick chose the numbers. He chose 2 of the numbers. So blame Tetsnick. Alright, so I'm just writing Chase on all these. But you did get the alt Zekrom, and everyone got good hits. Congrats on that. I wonder how difficult this is to pull compared to like the full like solid 1 colors. Probably just as hard, to be honest. Because it took us this long to see him. We pulled the Victini and the Black Zekrom before seeing the alt. I guess time will tell. Bigger sample size. It's the alt. I don't know where the hell it went. I just did a magic trick on myself. All right, dude. There it is. And the alt Miriam. All right, next break coming up. Did we fill up number 3? I would say so. You're done with Zekrom, dude. It's all gone. I don't think anything has really an established pull rate, to be fair. I would say that there definitely not enough time has passed or packs opened. Because right now I could just say 1 out of 72 packs I pulled a red Victini. But that's... I don't think anyone can like actually post and say something like that and be accurate. 3 is sold out. Do we want a number 4? I guess I'll post it. All right, number 4 is posted. There's a large group of people who pull the stats together and create pull rates. That is the right idea of doing it, right? It needs to be a very large number. But even then, it gives you an idea, but like you could go buy one pack and get a Red Victini. That's the thing that I find pull rates insignificant because of that fact. If that makes sense. Like you could definitely, get an idea of something with the numbers, but you really can't do anything with that info. Exactly. You don't know until you open the pack. Like, to dedicate time to those numbers, Jamerson, I think it takes effort, and you can make an argument that it's not worth your time. You know what I mean? Good for them for doing it, but yeah. Because I've thought about it in the past, but like, just what I know from when I was younger and been doing it for 8 years, it's like there's no significance to like getting an idea of something. I gotta switch the names. Okay. What's up, Dom? It's going well, my friend. How's it going for you? Oh, someone chose number 11 for this break, so it's number 11. Last hit of the break, which we're going to put prismatic. Honestly, I'm going to play it as it lies. Whatever's on the bottom. Your trip to pick up your new car? My guy. There's someone in my neighborhood, Dom. I drove by it. They had not one, but 2 Challengers. And I was like, wow, I was like, one is like cool, but like they have two? Electric. Or the insurance for both. Had them both parked on the street too. I'm like, you get a nice car like that. I know it's not that expensive, but I mean, keep it nice. Put it in the garage. Gen 6 4Runners. Is that like the newest 4Runner? I feel like I haven't seen it, maybe. Not as cool as Challengers. I mean, I'm not a car snob by any means. Challenger is like just my favorite car. Like if I was 50-50 on buying my Tahoe or a Challenger, the Tahoe just makes more sense. And I live in a state that, you know, we're known for snow and ice. GX 550. Those are nice. Ooh. Hello, Dragon. The wife. I always had like used SUVs. Like my first car was a Durango. That thing was, oh my god, the things we did to that vehicle. Then I had like a GMC Yukon. This was the first car I bought and it was new. And it just made more sense too, because like I have to like grab stuff constantly, get inventory. It's nicer. You got it sideways and past 90? Dude, they're mean. I always loved the way that they looked. When I first saw one like at a car show, I was like, damn. I was like pretty young. Waiting for a Challenger to show up on Rocket League, to be honest. And if they already did, I missed it. It's just not smart to do. Is it fun? Probably. But like, if you crash or make a slight impact at 170, everybody's dead. If you hit like a just like some uneven pavement, your car is gonna flip over and explode. Jeez, where is he going, dude? I'm trying to think of like. I mean, I feel like I've been at above 100 before. That was in my dad's older Porsche that he had. 170, everything probably seems like a blur, which is very dangerous because you're like bobbing and weaving cars too. You can't even make the excuse like, officer, I wasn't paying attention. You know, I kind of just started going, like 170, you have to like foot to the ground like the entire time. You probably go through your gas tank like in a couple minutes. If you're just redlining the car. Fighting is the last hit right now. Yeah, I get it, dude, but like go to a track. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do that, like there's places that you can go to. Don't put like everyone on the road in danger because of you. You know. Trainer's the last hit, but we still have a lot. No, yeah. I'm not saying you. I'm saying, like, people going 170. Like, was he already, like, in pursuit and he was doing that to get away? Drive supercars on the track. Can't imagine that would be cheap. Why are the lights broke? They're not. Try. You only live once? Yeah, and I'd like to live in a house, not on the street in a cardboard box. Yo, I have not pulled this yet. This is the first time I pulled this card. It's probably on cooldown. It was pink. I changed it back because it was like hurting me, like my eyes. Dark, Eric. Grass is the last set. I'm telling you, dude, I'm feeling Victini. I think we're gonna see it again. Still grass. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Second one this week. Well, now. I've pulled 2 this week. Let's see if we just get another one this break. Why not? Psychic is the last set. That's absolutely disgusting, though, dude. That's insane. I hear you, Blood Moon. Still Psychic. The only time the Pokeballs will count is a Master Ball. Water. All right, last pack. Let's see if water keeps it. And fire. Fire with the snipe. Dane, you get the graded card. I kind of like White Flare and Black Bolt being the last in the stack. Break 4 will be the last one, too. All right, Dane, you sniped it, and we pulled another Zekrom, which is nutty. Now I got to pull a Reshiram. Master Ball Coughing, Gem Mint 10. That's actually disgusting. Congrats on that. I can't believe we just pulled another Zekrom, dude. Now, in my eyes, it's easy to pull the Zekrom, but I know it's not. I didn't think I'd see another one a day later. That's actually insane. You did open the floodgates. I have to pull the Reshiram now. All right. I told you, dude. I felt more coming. And I don't think it's going to end there either. All the while, too, we're still due for the very first God pack. I've pulled 3 or 4 Demigod packs from Prismatic. We get a couple of these things popping off all at once. It turns into something crazy. 4 sold out. Beautiful. All right, someone pick a number, 1 to 34. We've got 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16. Jamerson says 34. Let's go 34. I like your style, Jamerson. Holy lists. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do the list for 3 really quick, just so we're not waiting too long. All right, number 3 is about to be randomized here. All right, we're good to go. All right, I'm going to have Nick do the list for number 4 while I'm opening number 3, hopefully. All right, very good. Well, time to clip the second Zekrom and splice it to the first one. Gonna make a Zekrom compilation by the end of this stream, I guess. Come on, game, give me shiny. Fighting again? Fighting is good, dude. Fighting's got a lot of heat. But I hear you if you want some variety. The more you focus on it, Hooked, here's what I've found, okay? The more you focus on it, the more you're going to keep getting it, because that's just the way the universe works. The only way to break the cycle truly is you get 2 spots, and then both of them won't be fighting. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules, I just abide by them. I'm telling you, Hooked, I've seen someone get the same spot because they wouldn't heed my advice. They got the same spot like 5 breaks in a row. And I told them, I said, just please get 2 spots in 1 break. He did it. Neither of the spots were the spot that he kept getting. It's just how it works. Just to break the cycle. But he was like determined to prove me wrong. He's like, no, I'm going to keep getting 1 spot. I'm like, okay, but you can't get mad at me. Trainer. Very nice alt. James, there you go. Got a nice little double heater right here, water and psychic. Wiglet is just a budget Dratini from that picture. It's literally Dratini without the ears. Oh, I don't even mention trading anymore because people will literally trade themselves into missing like crazy heat. Which one, the Arvin? It's a beaut. Not easy to pull either. If someone trades away their spot and they miss a hit, you know whose fault it becomes? It becomes my fault somehow, even though I advise them not to do it. Why didn't you tell me not to do it, Beach? What do you mean? Should you grade the Zekrom? I mean, I didn't look at it, but yes, you grade that no matter what. I would imagine it looks pretty good. If that gets a PSA 5, you should grade it. That's one of those cards that you grade that no matter what. Honestly, I wouldn't be in a rush to sell it either. A lot of people make the mistake of like selling stuff right away. I guess coming from a person who never sells anything in their collection, I now have a sealed box of Phantom Forces that I paid like maybe $100 for, and it's now worth $11,000. So maybe don't be in a rush. That's all I'm saying. Yours looked good. I did stop and look at yours. The Zekrom, from memory, it looked good. And obviously, it went right into a penny sleeve top loader. That card knew fresh oxygen and air for all of 5 seconds. All right, water, go off. Hottest water break I've seen since Nam. Look at that fighting hit. Honestly, pretty sick. Alex, you just gotta believe in me. Fighting, shaking my head. Shaking my head. I hate full arts, Beej. Don't give me full arts. I did not pull you that full art last break. Today? Or you're saying like last time you bought it? Okay, if that's the case, not today. Last week? I don't even remember pulling it. I mean, regardless, disgusting card. And actually, I have not seen a lot of them. Congrats on that. Can't hurt. Dragon. James. I was about to say, dude, I was like, there's no way I pulled that today. Okay. Okay. Trainer go off. On a shirt. Steel. I don't even know if I've pulled that Bianca before. What do we have here? Alt Leafeon into an Umbreon. Okay. That's pretty large. Keith and Frankie. That card is disgusting. I'm telling you, dude, we're still due for a God Pack. I haven't seen a full-on God Pack yet. Only 4 Demigod packs. Trainer. If you don't know what the Demi card pack is, it's 3 full arts. Usually alts, I think. I don't know if it's always alts, but usually. Another trainer. Jamerson popping off. Everyone honestly popping off. This is one of those breaks where everyone's eating good. Trainer's the last hit right now. All right, let's see another Black Zekrom just for jokes, just for kicks. Where like in my head it's like guaranteed every break. Not a Master Ball. Grass is the last hit. Okay. I freaked out for a second there. Almost lost it. I saw the black edge of the full art. Little thing in my brain kind of like exploded for a second. Water. Why you changing it to pink? You're in the same house. Pink is best. I think that's, you know, more dependent on the person liking the color. All right, still water. Last pack magic. Looks like we have a hit. That's a Master Ball, so grass, and then electric. Electric. Who changed it? Criminal. Solid break all around, literally. Electric is Zachary. Zachary, this graded card and this number 34 envelope is yours. We don't grade anymore. Sorry, I didn't realize you were asking us to grade it. They have been taking too long with turnaround times, and it's turned into too much of a headache. When this last submission comes back, like, we're not sending it anymore. So, yeah. We're gonna take a breather on submitting cards for people. Well, it wasn't me who changed it. It was Criminal. Yeah, sorry about that, Matt. But yeah, because this last submission took too long, and it's been people spamming me every day, even though it's not my fault. I'm just waiting for PSA. And because of just constantly being spammed by a few people, and we just don't want to deal with it. It's really not worth it. For now. That's a base set. Sorry, not base set. Jungle. Kangaskhan Hollow. PSA 8. Zachary, that is yours. Gorgeous card. To be fair, there's still pink in these lights. Honestly, dude, the Regirock is pretty top tier. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind this card in my collection. It's a gorgeous card. All right, number 4, which I'm sure Nick is just not paying attention to my texts, so now I'm going to have to update the list for number 4. I would put big money on it. Also, I need another number. Between 1 and 34. 1 and 33. Because you chose 34. 12 or 22 from you? Let me see if either of those numbers are here. Alright, 12 is gone. 22 is here. Well, if it's not a graded card that everyone wanted, it's going to be your fault now. You have now taken the burden upon yourself. So hopefully it's a good one. People think picking a number is fun Everyone has a good time. You are now in charge of someone's dream or nightmare. It's a scary feeling. You can live with it. Oh, look at that. I have to do the lists. You know when he's going to text me? After I've done the list. Sorry, I was busy. Oh, were you? All right, another Zekrom. Let's go. Why is there an indent after your name, Tetsnick? Why? I gotta go in backspace. All right, we're good. Sometimes when I copy and paste people's names from the website, there's a huge indent for no reason. Couldn't tell you why. "22 is also the angel number associated with master building of..." What? That's what I'm saying, dude. What are you... Babe, what are you trying to do here? Well, let's hope so. You did pick it. All right, I gotta print, or I gotta randomize first. All right. Well, James, you have every type associated with any of the solid colors. Let me pull another Victini for your boy here. I've been feeling it the entire evening. I hope it's here just to make good with James. After, what was it, Wednesday? Or no, it was during release. What am I talking about? Oh, they've been... 4's been sold out for a while. I'm sorry. I'm going to post for Monday. Let me do that really quick because I don't know where Nick is. "28th. Okay, I got Monday posted. How are you not asleep yet? I thought you were tired. All right. The pink light is making my face very pink, so I'm going to change it now. We need the proper environment to pull some heat. All right. Let's pull the Victini for James here. I want it. And heat for everyone else, obviously. But red Victini, right there. If we pull another Zekrom, I'm gonna laugh. It's just like my new curse is only pulling the full art Zekrom, which honestly wouldn't be that bad, but it would still be funny. Colorless. Exactly. Jamerson, I'm inching ever closer to buying Tarkov. More and more suggested videos come up, or like Summit will be playing it, and I'll see like a clip on YouTube. It's getting closer. Dealing with the Counter-Strike, just random people always walling, is becoming tiresome, but I know that I'm just going to run into the same issues. For sure, for sure. But, like, I have to understand that it has all the same issues that every other player versus player shooter has. I'm not going to go there and just never encounter another cheater. Might even be more frequent than Counter-Strike. I don't know. But, like, if I'm going from an environment that probably has some cheaters to another environment that probably has some cheaters, I guess, like, what difference does it make? We were playing against Wallers last night on stream. You need 13 rounds to win. They got to 10 wins, and we literally won like all of them in a row and beat them. They lost while cheating. Very blatantly, might I add. I smoked off the window mid. Guy gets 2 headshots with through the smoke. He couldn't see anything. Worst game for cheating is Rust. Dude, I swear. You know where I ran into the least amount of cheaters, dude, and it's hilarious? Custom servers on DayZ. They ban people more actively than any other game I've played. And they posted to Discord when they ban people who cheat. Which is honestly hilarious. Dude, Arvin's coming out tonight. You got the trainer to match this, which is disgusting. But it's not even like official servers, Jamerson. These are just like someone rented a server and, you know, makes money off the donations. The one time we played and dude got 5 kills. I remember, dude. But he got banned right away. And everyone who died got their stuff back. So it's like no harm, no foul. Well, your wife will be very happy. Now the Victini, I hope, is for you. Okay. Mewtwo. Matthew. Very good. She likes a Murkrow too? Let's go. Mewtwo is definitely a staple. Might be the best legendary, to be perfectly honest. You put all the legendaries on the board, just as far as like overall cool, strong, and sick, Mewtwo's up there. I think it might be number 1. We never were rated ever, Tetsnick, because of how many layers we made that base. Max amount of layers, the highest level walls. I'd imagine people walked by it, maybe like did the little glitch where you log into the server and stuff's still loading in to see how much layers there are. They probably looked at it and they were like, yeah, nope, not doing that one. That was the most successful wipe we have ever played. I've ever played, anyway. The hanger... So I made a hanger that wasn't attached to our base. What's up, Bowler? Because if you make something on the roof that bypasses all the layers, they could just raid the roof. So the hanger for the helicopter looks like it was attached, but there was no entrance. You had to climb down. Not much, dude. Pulled his second Zekrom tonight. Looking for Victini number 2 now. I missed a hit? I did not. This Trampo? I just looked through the past 20 packs of bulk and reverse hollows. I mean, if I missed it, like, it'll be found. But I don't think I did. I think I would have seen it. Nice try, guy. Right, Bowler? Bowler, where the hell have you been, dude? My guy just started living in the woods. And he comes around whenever he gets into Wi-Fi range again. No, I know you're not trolling. I was just repeating what he said. You have no AC in your PC area? Get some AC then. What are you doing? Like literally, I don't have AC in my PC area. You know how you solve that? You get AC. What are you doing? Get one of them fans that you put the water into. There's technology to solve your issue. But I do feel you. It is hot. I had to help move boxes yesterday for my family, just, free labor, because they were moving. And I probably lost about like 5 pounds in water, just sweating. And that was in the morning, too. It was still hot in the morning. Grass is the last hit, by the way. Trainer into fighting. And no, Jamerson, honestly, I welcome that because it'll happen once in a while. Well, it's good to see you, dude. I was worried that you were gone for good. It had been a minute. Okay. Second one I've pulled tonight. Something is broken. James, this is yours. I broke something. Good night, buddy. Stay cool. Do I think it would 10? Let me see. Let me crunch the numbers here. It's got a good shot. Looks damn good on centering. Analysis. That's a 10. It's got a good shot. Okay. Trainer. It's the second one I pulled tonight. Which is honestly nuts. Prismatic is being very good to us. How you doing, Ian? Water is the last hit with the Duat. Prismatic always gives it up eventually. What is this last hit? The Buffalant. The Afro Bison. The Afro Buffalo. James. James is the... going on a little vacation this weekend? That's good. James is the main character of this story. Now, let me get him a red Victini, and all will be well in the world. But even without the red Victini, he's very happy, I can tell. Okay, steel and water. Water's the last hit now? To Disneyland? Very cool. I went on the Disney cruise and Disneyland when I was a kid. I'm going to be honest with you. I could have stayed on the cruise and been happy. It had pool and they had Mickey Mouse shaped pancakes or waffles. That's all I needed, honestly. Well, don't watch the cruise documentary on Netflix, The Poop Cruise. If you're looking to be, going on a cruise. Because it'll traumatize you. Literally, that's the name of the documentary on Netflix. And it's exactly what you think it is. Last hit was water. Water gets the slab. Tetznick, the slab is yours. I'm not... As a kid, it didn't really, faze me. As an adult, being on a cruise, it doesn't per se bother me, but it's would I rather just, be on land? Doing the same stuff? Maybe. Probably. All right, hold on. James, you didn't get the slab or Victini, but the amount of hits you got, pretty good. The second Leafeon tonight is disgusting. This heat is going to carry into Monday insane. I'm happy for you, dude. I still want to pull you Victini, though, if you give me the opportunities. Clefable, PSA 8 from Jungle. Hollow. Very nice. That is going to Tetznick. 22 is a good number. Honestly, all of them are good numbers. I was kind of just making you nervous. Just messing with you. But you picked a good one. I like that you got cards that go together. Both the Alt Arvins going together is pretty. I like that. And obviously Leafeon. You can't go wrong with that. You could have the Leafeon on its own. And it's making that into a very spicy break. Guys, we done good this week. Next week is going to be nuts. If we want to go ham on Monday, we go ham on Monday. Still got a good pile of slabs here. Leafeon is definitely up there, dude. We're still due for a God Pack, so that's going to happen. All right. That's it for this evening, everybody. I'll be live on the gaming channel Sunday and back here on Monday. I love you all. You're all beautiful. Congrats to everyone who got some heat. See you guys Sunday and then Monday.